Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex from Notcasuals and today we're going to be playing Victor Vran. Alright, so I've went ahead and gone in game. As you can see, I already have a level 11 characters. I played maybe 2 hours or so in co-op. The game is pretty fun actually. I love the voice acting. I think it's the... I don't know the actor's name, but it's like Geralt from Rivia in Witcher. So that's pretty nice. The story itself is pretty good. I like it a lot. Although some of the things that I like a bit less is regarding the weapons of the game. I think there's only 5 or 6 type of weapons, and they all have like very specific skills. So character customization is not as open as other games like Diablo 3, for example, or other games like that. But it's still a pretty good action RPG. And can support up to 4-player co-op. So we're actually going to go do a map. And one of the features that I like a lot about this game is once you select, let's say, an area, it's going to show you how many stars you obtain. So you can actually like do a full clear of the area, which has a bunch of different objectives. Like you can see, I have 6 secrets to find. It's going to give me a bonus of 2,000 gold. If I quench the gallows of flames, I have 3 of them to do. I get a flag, and so on. So there's a bunch of rewards you can do, of side objectives. I mean, you can do to get a bunch of rewards. So we're gonna go ahead and load this area. The game itself, you don't have any, like you have weapons, as you can probably have seen in the previous. I'm actually lagging right now. All right. So yeah. As you can see, you only have weapons. You have 2 different type of weapons so that appear, both of them on your bar, which you can swap by middle mouse, or if you're using a controller, it's a different option, a different button. But then you only have your armor, which I'm not even sure if you can replace it or not. You basically choose it very early on in the game. You have your potion. Eventually, you have demon power, which you can use as they generate some overdrive. And eventually, you're gonna unlock a second slot. And then you have these cards, which are pretty unique. This is where the customization comes in for your character, mainly aside of the weapons. Is that each card can do different stuff. In my case, I'm using lifesteal cards and yeah, life on kill stuff. So. But there are like bonus crit damage, crit chance, more damage with range weapons and stuff like that. So a lot of the customization is going to come from that. So we're actually going to get into a bit of gameplay. I think I'm actually encountering some issues with fraps
I think you know
as
all
I
too
play
well
the game
that
with the audio, but we'll see.
Don't you, my dear?
Alright, so I'm indeed encountering some issues when I attack for some reason with the audio. It's not too much of a big deal because it only occurs when you're using fraps, but the game still offers enjoyable features like you can wall jump to access like hidden areas and stuff like that. I'm actually not going to feature too much combat, but I mean, you've seen it a little bit. Yeah, the audio kind of takes a hit whenever, but it doesn't matter. I can deal without. So summon even light at, oops, okay, that was enemies. Alright, so once I'm done with this combat, I'll try and avoid combat for a while. But yeah, let's talk about the weapons. Honestly, there's, I think, 5 types of weapons. Although they're fairly unique and different from each other, I find that they just not enough diversity of the weapons, and also a lot of the stuff that you find, it's not like in Diablo where you find loot everywhere. You find loot very rarely from like specific monsters that are maybe a bit stronger, and also from, I think, doing quests, and when you level up you get a choice to select cards or stuff like that. So that's pretty nice, but aside from that, you don't really get that many equipments. Except from vendors, I guess, but their stock is quite limited, and they are pretty rare as well. So
Queen Katerina was right when she suggested that I search the Volkov's mansion for the information we need.
Geralt.
Volkovs, keepers of Zagorovian history. Indeed, they possess a treasure trove of written knowledge. but
yeah,
for far less benevolent reasons than the Queen believes.
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like this voice actor. Um, of course, it's because he's associated with the character in The Witcher, but still. And I'm actually gonna run away here since I don't want to have any um, audio issues. But let's explore other features of the game. So, the game you can play online, either with your friends or random people. Um, it's up to 4 players, which obviously is going to be more fun as you get more people, in my opinion at least. Whoops, I don't want to spoil too much. Then you have a good section on ints, the 5 weapons I was talking about, which all have unique skills attached to them. And then this is some of the conditions you can get and cutscenes. So, of course, I only played a few hours in the game. Uh, there are some features that I did not see yet for sure. Although the game does not have like full equipment like rings, amulets, shoulder pads, helmet, and stuff like that, which I really love in a game like this, like action RPGs or Metric View. It's still a good game. I still enjoy playing it. I will definitely finish my playthrough, but it's not something that I see myself play over like after 30 hours of gameplay. Probably not. The gameplay is fun, but the customization is just not there for me. It's still enjoyable. And it's probably worth the amount that it's selling for on Steam right now. And if you have a few friends that you want to buy a 4-pack and go play through together, you're probably gonna have a blast. So I would do it if I were you. But aside from that, I don't see myself farming this like I farm, for example, Diablo 3. As I was mentioning earlier, there's about the vendors. You have a few vendors and they have a bit of stuff, but it feels quite limited. Most of the good stuff that you're gonna find is probably gonna be from just drops and kills from specific monsters or unique champions and stuff like that. The vendors themselves in town don't have all that much that is very interesting. I guess there are some cool potion like the vampire potion. Is he selling some? Where is it? I think I have one. Yeah, vampire potion, which boosts your life steal for 50% for 45 seconds. So that's pretty useful. But yeah, consumable. I've seen a few consumable. I know that you unlock a second potion slot where you can throw bombs and stuff like that, which is pretty nice. But I don't know. For me, it just feels limited, even though you have a lot of options that are based on consumables. So if you enjoy consumables, that might be nice for you. For me, I don't know. When it's not permanent, kind of bothers me, you know. And of course, you have your player stash, like most action RPGs, which is pretty useful if you want to stash your stuff and have different builds and stuff like that. So that's pretty nice. But I would definitely get this game just for the story and for the co-op. If you don't have any friends, oh, that sounded kind of sad. But yeah, if you don't have any friends or just rather play solo, it's still enjoyable. But for me, it's just even more enjoyable with a couple of friends. I actually have a few extra game keys for this game. So if it's something that you feel is going to be fun for you and you're going to be playing like for 20 plus hours, then drop me a message and a comment, and I'll try and give you a key. I have only a few, so first come, first serve, as always. So good luck. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This was Alex from Notcasuals, and if you liked the video, make sure to leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.